The story of Leif and Jeanett. 3 years ago, on my first trip to Oda, Norway, and my first trip to Norway in the winter, but my 11th trip to Norway in 10 years. Part 1. I met the professional fisherwoman after arriving in Oda. I had only messaged her one time because I learned how careful you need to be when sending people private messages, especially women. I became very careful for protecting my own feelings because it always hurts so bad when people don't respond back or misunderstand something that you say or don't understand your sense of humor, and then you would usually never hear from them again. But not this woman. I had made it this far that I wasn't going to take any chances to screw this up. There was one moment in our first conversation on Messenger when I had made it to Oda that I felt like she was testing me, and I fought back. Our conversations were always very short, but I'd come all this way, and I can't remember exactly what was said. I think it was in her tone of voice that I had to read out of her message. But in response, I said the right thing back to her. I didn't have anything to lose because I hadn't even met her yet, and I had come this far. It would have made me laugh if she vanished as soon as I had made it to Oda, because I'd been trying everything possible to meet somebody over the years. With this woman, I had perfected my communication to leave no possibility that all I was wanting from her was a friendship, not anything else. But we all know there's a process to get to that point, and we must have been on the same wavelength. I had said the right things. When I stood up for myself in the first conversation on Instant Messenger, after I'd arrived in Oda, she didn't run away. I felt proud, but I couldn't believe I did that. I can't remember what it was about. I think it was how I interpreted her tone of voice. In that short conversation on Instant Messenger, she asked me, or I asked her. I don't remember exactly. We asked each other, but she left it up to me. She said, "Where do you want to meet?" And that surprised me a little. I had to think, and I remembered the ice rink that I saw in town, near the road to the glacier, and when I suggested that location, she seemed to think that was a good spot to meet as well.